checking a microphone. A microphone. I'm gonna have to buy a new microphone. Microphone check check. A microphone. Oh, why is my Sony? A microphone check check. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Stop. Celebrate. Ah, my goodness. God damn it. Microphone check check. Microphone testing 1 2. I don't want to spend $500 on a freaking mic. Test, 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 test. I just gotta not touch the damn thing, which is impossible. Celebrate. One day you'll discover. Stop. Got this song in my head. Hmm. One day you'll discover. Stop. I don't know. Maybe it's. Oh, Coinbase is actually green. Is Bitcoin getting jiggy again? Bitcoin was really weird this weekend. Started to dip and then it cruised on to 107,000. Now and then it was back down to 102. Currently at 103. 103.1. That line, that Fibby line that we talked a lot about. A microphone check, 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 check. Maybe I buy the cheaper, sure. Probably fine. Yeah. Celebrate. One day you'll discover. $439. I think that used to be more. I think one problem. See, that's 200. Am I gonna be a cheap bitch? SM7BN MV7X. MV6 gaming. Larger and heavier. Deeper with a smooth. Has more neutral sound. Well, I don't want my voice to sound different. That's annoying. Cardioid. How do you change it to omnidirectional? God damn it. I'm gonna have to get a new camera soon too. These Bitcoin, this crypto market's not Mike's in the house. Velez in the house. This crypto market's not allowing me to buy the computer I want, the windows, the microphone. A microphone. One day you this. All right, let's get into the stock market. Microphone, check. Microphone. 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 One day you'll discover. Coinbase now red. So the credit rating of the United States got downgraded, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, it is and it isn't, but at the end of the day, who's the most credible lender on the planet? Like, who, if you were going to lend to a country, who would be the number one person you would lend to? It's the United States, and it's not even a close contest. It's not even a real question. I mean, it's a real question, but you know what I'm saying? All right, the real story is going to be even the S&P only down 40. It was down lower this morning. I'm kind of feeling like they're going to shrug this credit rating off. The market doesn't like shit like this. That Nasdaq's down 170. I think it was down more at one point. Yeah. Currently at 21.3. A couple hundred points lower. And the real story, this is not good. Bonds are down 1 and 11. You know how the saying goes, bonds go down, rates go up. This is bad. Looking like a triple bottom, though. Or right, a double bottom, actually. Close to a triple. If you wanted to go long bonds or long TLT, I wouldn't hate it. In fact, I remember the juice not being worth the squeeze. You would want to get $1 on a $3 wide. And I'm at the money and I can barely get that, bro. 72% chance of being 50% profitable. Yeah, it's not. IB 17. As volatility's got to be up, right? All right, Bitcoin 1031. That's the magic number. Volatility up $1.92. Bitcoin did have the highest weekly close in the history. We'll get to that in a bit. Coinbase now down 3. But it was down more Friday after the downgrade. It got to like 259. And I mean, it's had some volatility. It was down to like 240 after the hack news and getting investigated news. So it's holding up pretty good. Tesla down 14. That's what's up, baby. That's what's up. I need Tesla and Coinbase to be about the same price. And I think I'm gonna eventually move out of some Coinbase into Tesla. There is a roughly a $70 gap. It was 90 plus last week. We getting this bull run, Ask Velez? I don't know, dude. Who am I, Kreskin? Anyone remember that bit? Jason would. I bet Jason remembers Kreskin. I'll be impressed if anyone gets that reference without Googling. Don't Google. I haven't checked the Costco. One day you'll discover. Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? My condolences. Thunder whoop that ass. Out of stock. I am never gonna get that PC. One day you discover. Are they just the 3D chips just hard to get? They're not cranking them out. Ooh, here's one. It's an Intel. 4 terabyte. Kind of expensive. I said price high. Okay. 29. This looks like a new Intel chip. Ultra 9 285K. 24 cores. Like a pretty good price. Joker was given the ball. I haven't watched more than 2 minutes of basketball this entire season. Like, I have no real, like, my day hardly gets affected. I was a little bummed the Clippers lost, but not really. Like I said, I like Shy, Gorgeous, Alexander, however, Regis, whatever you say his name. I really like him. I was a big fan of him when the Clippers got him, and then the idiots traded away the player that would become the MVP of the entire league like 3 years later and gave away their first round pick for like 5 years. Most boneheaded, dumbest trade in the history of the NBA. Worse than that Anthony Davis, what's his face trade. I mean, they went for it. They went all in. They really wanted a championship, but they're screwed now. One day you'll discover. All right, Coinbase now down 4. Stop it. Gold up $24. Silver up like a fraction of a penny. SPX down 36. NASDAQ down 130. It's trying to chug its way back up. One day you'll discover. Chase. Just in class action lawsuit filed against Michael Strategy. That's stupid. Lawyers going to be lawyers. Must have gotten, seen, or is. These hot chicks, bro. Come out of the woodwork. Give your dreams gorgeous wings and bravely pursue. She's been around for a few years, actually. Hey, baby. Looks like a weirdo. What is this weird ass shit? But I mean, still, hey, baby. That she looks like a maybe she's a Frenchie. Weird ass, like waiting for Count Dracula to come home. She's into crypto. Yep, she's French. I knew it. Am I good or what, guys? I mean, sure, maybe she's on vacation. Standing on the roof. Yeah, I think she's French. Mon petit chou. He's definitely a weirdo. But hey, baby. It's a weird outfit. That's London, isn't it? Maybe she's just European. I'm not sure what that is. That looks like Amsterdam or something. She's grabbing life by the balls. One day you know what? I'm gonna follow Audrey. The sun is shining. All right, enough of the sidetrack. UNH up $12. Ugh. We should have all in that bitch. Not too late. Should I sell on my Coinbase and go all in UNH? Yeah, no thank you. I don't feel like being a degenerate with my retirement account. Space 483. I don't know. I might take that small loss and get the F out, Ricky. Dumbest. I handed you a silver platter of Don't Invest. Metaplanet up good today. Palantir down $3, but near all time highs. Fed doing pretty good, $62. Can't complain. Mr. Softy was a silver platter. I gave you below 400. Nvidia silver platter, gave it to you 100. Oh my goodness. This is hitting targets me Kevin was talking about on Friday. And I have to add some points to his report's going to be bragging about how he got this one right. Nice move and continuation on CoreWeave. Overall, the markets don't look that bad. AMD 115. The market looked good this weekend. China dump. What did they dump? What did they dump, Velez? One day you'll discover. One day you'll discover. Why is it doing that? Uh-oh. I know why. Gosh damn it. One day you'll discover. Well, I screwed up, bros. Now I'm gonna fix this, but add source. One day you'll discover I'm the one that da. A microphone. Last look, BTC was 106. Oh, you think China dumped? It hit 107, dude. It was cruising yesterday. It was nice. Anything else we care about in the stock market? Not really. Jimmy, 28 bucks. There you go. Talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about sex, baby. By sex, I mean crypto. Total 3.22, not bad. Bitcoin dominance, 64. Creeping back up, baby. Slowly been moving one for last week. Been moving back up. I mean, that's not a terrible sign. Bitcoin at 103.3. They've tried to flush it below the fib, but it's held it. It's held it pretty good, so that's good. They keep trying to push it down, but it did get up to 107, 108. $2,500 away from all-time highs. Here's the weekly close, 106,502. The highest weekly close in the history of Bitcoin. Right here. This is the close, the top of the fat candle, the close. You will not find a higher close on Bitcoin ever. Was last month the highest monthly close? Maybe. Looks like it. 103.3. Yep. 2 green months. I mean, we were 76,000 in March. We really haven't had a double top. We've definitely found support and resistance. Well, last peak and this peak at this 103. Not really as much here. It blasted through it and then quickly came back down. And then this time you can see it pretty much kind of flirted around it quite a bit and then went back down. So what are we going to do this time? Going back down would suck, bro. Then it would probably, could be over. When it's over, trying to move up. I'm getting, I mean, I guess silver lining, it's a good thing that Bitcoin didn't gap up on the weekend. Here's the futures. If it would have been 107 plus, there would have been a gap. Those suck. Actually, there might be a gap. Let's not even look. Yeah, there's a gap at 91,000. So let's not even look. One day you'll discover. Ethereum 2400, it's slipping. Cardano, everything, all the alts are bleeding back down, bro. That's frustrating. A little bit of Ondo. I mean, yeah, these are the frustrating shits. Did she already? Hello, I'm honored and grateful that you can pay attention to me. That's going to be a bot. All right, pretty boring in crypto. I guess, I mean, no Jason, no poo-poo report. We'll go to Ramble Time for now. Maybe his lazy ass will show up. Chilling cockpit voice recording from Atlanta Airlines, which nosedive. Holy show. Dude, come on, bro. Fed says central banks stand ready to provide liquidity. Uh-oh. That means more inflation. No, that doesn't mean money printing. That just means they're going to loan money, I guess. I don't know. The clitoris has 8,000 nerve endings. Men can ejaculate at 28 miles per hour. Psh. I'm in the 50 handle. The shortest penis recorded. That is depressing. 50 facts, bro. Men's testosterone spikes after 7 days without sex. The average penis is about 5.16 inches erect. Sorry, Ricky. Why am I getting bamboozled by this? People are calling him a crackhead. That's messed up. There's no evidence he's a crackhead. First, Biden has cancer that sucks, an aggressive form. You and your mother should be scared out of your effing minds. Just in, Japan's 40-year bond just ticked up 3.48%. It's the highest it's been in decades. This guy comes at you, you're dead? Yeah, pretty much. These are two different bros. I can do everything they're showing so far. Easy. That one doesn't. Oh, he's got a rope on him. I was going to say that one didn't make much sense. One day you discover that's in 30-year, its highest since November 2023. Here's this effed up. Like I was so frustrated with this because they almost made me think Caitlyn was being like a C-bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like they showed this video of her being a little aggressive on a foul, like making her look. But they didn't show this part right here because there's a big rivalry between this Angel Reese who hates Caitlin Clark because she's white. Period. She's white and white NBA player that is bringing massive crowds to the NBA, and she's jealous. Look at this is Angel Reese. She's fine, by the way. She shoves this girl and doesn't get a foul, and Caitlin points it out, and then she goes and gives an aggressive hard foul. Didn't try and oh, they don't show the foul, but So the other video just showed her doing the aggressive foul, making her look like she's trying to build race tension. Yeah. Robots are replacing humans faster than you think. I watched Murderbot this weekend, and I am surprised to say that's my new favorite show. Really good. Really good. You gotta, like, the first few minutes, it's a little corny. It feels a little corny. What does Michael Chiklis have to say about AI? Forgive me, but with all this hand wringing, what is that word? Hand wringing. Is that a real word? Low IQ. The clasping together or squeezing of one's hands. An excessive display of concern. Okay, that makes sense. And taking over, I'd like to point out that AI will nothing more than a network of machines and systems that will never be human. Many do not see. Okay, Michael Chiklis, I didn't know you had a PhD in freaking neural networks and AI and all this shit. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Never seen The Shield? Excellent show. He had a show like in the 90s that a lot of people liked. I can't remember the name. The Commish. I tried watching it recently, but it seemed kind of cheesy. Can't be afraid of such a clean test. 20 minutes ago. Oh, she's talking about her stupid line. She has a line at 1021. Is my line 1031 or 102? I think it's 103. What is everyone with this 102? Where are they getting this shit from? I think 103. What's happening at 102? I don't know where they're getting these lines. 1021. There's nothing. I mean, there was some, I guess, some support and resistance there. All right, let's. And I'm going off of Fibonacci that goes, uh-oh. Okay, so this does look like it's off. Let's get serious. All right, let's get serious, guys. Holy shit. 1022. All right, let's get super serious. 67,789. No, that can't be right. It was 69. All right, hold on. We're going to get super duper serious. High 65. Well, 68,524. I'm close enough. The line is around 1021. If it double tops. I don't know, dude. I never claimed to be a technical analysis guru. Technical analysis is stupid. A microphone. All right, let's check in on the stock market. Coinbase making a little bit of a comeback. E-mini S&P only down 21. NASDAQ only down 87. Is it going to go green? One day you and this guy. I have no idea what I'm going to work on today, guys. I got, let's see, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. One day you and this guy. Yeah, I have nothing to work on. Not easy. I mean, I gotta look busy. Elon disappeared from X when? Orlon Rust, or whatever his name was, pretty busy last week. Now he's Cakeus Maximus again. He's been reposting some shit as of yesterday. Grok private chat mode. He's reposting exactly 5 hours ago. Fucking Velez coming in with negative alpha. He just changed his dumbass name again. He thinks he's special. You sold stocks because of the Moody downgrade. You're gay and retarded. It made me nervous. Can't believe I'm green on the day. We got something for Shardy B.
Oh, good for you. And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it?
Stupid. Zipline systems in Colombia to travel between reducing a 2 to 3 hour walk to a 30-second journey. Yeah, but what about when you need to go back, bitch? Can you like crank it? Someone on the other end crank you up? Kind of really wish Twitter wasn't full of all this gay shit, dude. Luca and Jokic in the off season. $30-year note is above 5. Blah blah blah. Harry, 14 hours ago. I hope this goes viral. Fucking. Gregory Abbott signs a bill to constitutionally ban capital tax gains in Texas. They had no state tax. Now no. All my exes and Tom's lives in Texas. The Patrick Mahomes show to Jerick McKinnon is not being talked about enough. Who gives a shit, dude? Why is this something that needs to be really rehashed? It was against Denver, so it wasn't a playoff game. Oh, because he threw it underhand. It was a cool play, but I don't know that. Part of the 5-year, 265. What do we think about Brock getting paid? He also got a full no trade clause. Wow. That's pretty nuts, dude. I don't know if he's worth that. But, I mean, he almost won a Super Bowl. He had a great.
I don't either. I think there's also a.
I like Joey. Damn, bro. You walk up next to this dude in the street, you think you could take him. And then he fucking tenderizes you. That's a heavy hand right there. Heavy. Fast, hard. That is impressive. Okay, I believe this like I believe. Shedeur Sanders reportedly had Browns coaches shocked at his precision and accuracy. Sanders was reportedly throwing the ball with the touch of a 10-year-old veteran. Okay, bro. This is obviously just bullshit. There's no like defense. No, he just throwing the ball, bro, to open wide receivers. No one rushing him. No pressure. Look at all this dumb shit on Twitter. Just what is the most extraordinary to me about Biden's recent diagnosis is that the advanced stage of cancer means he likely had prostate cancer and somehow no one detected it. Okay, Charles, thanks for chiming in. There's Chris. There's Chris at the Oklahoma game. People are saying this should be a foul. Let's see. There was no foul there. He's in front of him. How do you guard this gigantic man? Look at that weirdo. Anything joking, because well, he's just standing his ground. There's no foul there, bro. Should have made that. Or was there's no foul. No foul. He just completely missed the shot. No, look, he's not even touching him. This breaking Australian judge rules is a form of money which can make it okay. And I don't live in Australia. Yeah, this is me. My financial advisor put only 3% of your net worth into Bitcoin. John Daly, 3% into Bitcoin, 97% into alts. He's leaning over him. So who's the foul on? Jokic? He's leaning over who? Like, Jokic is leaning over him. Are you trying to say there's a foul on the Thunder player? Because you're going to get chastised. There was no foul there, dude. On either side. If anything, it would be Jokic, but he was mostly just standing his ground. I know this isn't Texas gun laws, but also Westbrook. Watching to see if we get the 1030 dip to buy. We're going to grow the GDP faster than the debt growth, and that will stabilize the debt to GDP. Okay. How? Ohio looking to eliminate property tax? Am I going to have to move to Ohio? Too many people there, dude. Jamal Murray and Michael Porter leaving the arena after game 7. You guys didn't think this was funny as shit, dude? Ugh. I didn't get it at first. I'm gonna be honest with you. Then Kurt freaking posting like Choppa lately.
Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr is here with his family. I got to meet his son.
I was on freaking. I was on mute. What's the name of this, bro? He looks like Seth MacFarlane. JT in the house. I know this is what's her face's husband. I learned that last week in a strange way.
Son Nick, and I love Steve. I like Nick.
I don't know why that was funny right there.
I wouldn't say I'm a Nick Kerr lover. I wouldn't say I'm a Nick Kerr lover.
Besides the point, Colin. But
Her, what's her name? That's his wife. How did he pull that off, bro?
But I wouldn't say I'm a Nick Kerr lover.
Is SNL back? I'm talking about before Joker even gets the ball. Caruso was leaning all over him. No, he wasn't. Take your ass whooping like a man. Right on cue, the 10:30 man, right on cue. What dip? Doesn't really seem like much of a dip to me. The Nasdaq's down a little bit. 120 over 82. I mean, I will freaking take that one, bro. There was this ship, this Mexican ship crashed into the, look at all these people like dangling and hanging. What are they doing up there in the first place? Is that, you have to go up there to pull the mast up? See these people dangling and shit? They must have safety harnesses on.
Had to be on purpose. You see the person just fall all the way down. Holy fuck. That had to be on purpose. Yo, did you see the person just fall all the way down?
Oh no, I did not.
It's crap. There's people up there.
Did that person just fall the way? Graphic alert. That's not a person.
There's people up there.
Man, that has to be scary. Oh, that did look like someone. Oh, that was a person right there, bro. See that right there? Yeah, that dude's dead. Most likely. Oh, is there another person? I can't tell if that's a person or not. I don't think it is. Yeah, it just looks like. Saying this was on purpose? I mean, I guess they just didn't know the height of their shit. They need it like truckers. This overpass is like 17 feet.
There's people up there.
I mean, is there ship traffic controllers? The world will be very different in 10 years, says Elon Musk, who disappeared from Twitter. Making a papal chalice for Leo the 14th. Oof.
Apple take 3. Park.
Set. Set and background and action. Hey, we'll talk in a minute. Thanks for going by, huh?
Great movie.
70 Apple take 3. Park.
Set. Set and background and action.
You can pay $9,000 for this robot that'll take pre-sliced bread and put it in your toaster. It didn't slice the bread, by the way. You probably have to put more effort to get the robot ready to do that task than just doing it yourself. This is a joke. It can clog. Ian Tubby in the house. Long time no see. How you doing, brother?
No way.
No.
No way.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
I might win. Hold up. Oh, yeah.
Is that a copyright? Yeah. The drummer, he was playing a Red Hot Chili Peppers song, and that was the drummer watching. Hanging in Bend, Oregon? Hell yeah. What for? It's beautiful there, huh? I hear it's expensive. Same time zone as you, just visiting friends and doing nice. Living that good life. White people, he died in his sleep. Black people, naysayer, woke up dead. That's pretty true. I refuse to look at tweets and posts and videos about microplastics. Ignorance is bliss. Here's some new Chinese plane. You can do it like 1,000 drones up in your ass. That 1030 dip still? Not really. So far, pretty non-event. Bonds are trying to make a comeback. That wasn't even that good, was it? He's missing him, bro. I mean, I don't know if this is good or not. That's pretty cool. This is a real shock reaction. Yeah, but how far was he dropped?
Well, I hope that's not a hostage.
Alan Rickman was supposed to fall on the count of 3, but the crew dropped him on 1. His shock reaction, totally real. Freaking hungry. This is Twitter.
Are you ready, yeah? Good, yeah.
Stupid. Hi, Rob. I've been a long-time subscriber and saw your video today about your friend who was hacked and lost all his crypto assets. Fortunately, the same thing happened to me last week. All my assets worth about $3 million were stolen from Coinbase wallet. I've reported it to the local police. Do you have any suggestions? Yeah, that sucks. You would think if someone was transferring out, like, how do you transfer out 3 million? There's a limit on Coinbase for one. I'm pretty sure. And that should be stopped as suspicious activity. So I don't know if this is true. This is probably Rob having one of his friends send him this message, or he used Grok to generate that fake text. People really want this defense to be a foul. Okay. Right there? No, that's not a foul, Chris. Oh my goodness. You're coping. Playoff Russell Westbrook. Did you get the dishes? What the F does that mean? It means they're washed. It should have been, it means you're washed or they're washed. I don't know.
There's gonna be a lot of beer probably.
Yeah, nice beatbox. I was watching, did I post? No. I watched a video of Beastie Boys doing Sabotage on David Letterman. I didn't appreciate that song at its time. Amazing song. A life-threatening tornado for Plevna, Kansas.
Entering the Cardano ecosystem. The other fun part is that Bitcoin DeFi is very much the same as XRP DeFi because they're roughly the same when you think about function.
Oh, shut up. Transparent bathrooms in Japan? What the shit, bro? Does it get frosted? There we go. I would still have a hard time pooping or peeing in there.
Playing his Bluetooth speaker.
It's not as loud as that one.
So there's a certain limit to it?
Take your speaker.
I can't turn it down?
They ask you not to turn it back on. You disturbing the peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Will do.
What a dick.
The other.
Look how big that thing is.
What's going on, bud?
They ask you not to turn it back on. Go ahead and leave.
The guy behind the dugout's playing his Bluetooth speaker.
It's not as loud as that one.
So there's a...
The guy behind the dugout probably has a little tiny ass. Lame. Can't believe blah, blah, blah. Alrighty, Bitcoin. 1038. Let's go, baby. The cube's down 2. The SPY down 1. What? NASDAQ down 95. The SPX down 21. Not the end of the world yet. Stacy's bonds. He's got it going on. One-hour bottom confirmed on support. Nice. A reversal bottom pattern. What does that mean? Nothing. All right, boys and girls. Bitcoin dominance. Pushing 64. Bitcoin pushing 104. Like to get a nice head of steam and hit all-time highs plus this week. See the altcoins rip. Not asking for much. Every time I get excited that I think we're going to do well, it usually struggles around 105 and then goes back down. So that's why I was so excited yesterday at 107. But then it quickly reversed. I'm not sure why Bitcoin spiked yesterday and then why it came back down so quickly. Sure, Meet Kevin knows. You can see it here if we look at the hourly. I mean, it was right here. It went from 104 for the next couple hours all the way to 107, and then we ended up being lower than we've been since last Thursday. Now we're going back up. I do have a line here. That must mean something. So it's above this line. The trend is your friend. All that cool stuff. All right, boys and girls. Four likes, soy boy. All right, everyone. Hopefully we break out today. I'm gonna hit it a little early. You all have a